Okay, recording has started. Hello, and for those of you who will be watching this recording, it's in North America, it's Monday, July 26th at 6:04 p.m. at Pacific time. And this is the Azure Subproject meeting of the SIG Cloud Provider Community Project. As a Kubernetes community meeting, this meeting is governed by the Code of Conduct and is also being recorded and will be published to YouTube. And so Pengfei and I promise to be nice to each other, and all of y'all be nice to each other too. We have a very brief agenda today. We haven't had a meeting in a while as various conflicts have arisen and the agenda hasn't had any meat to it, so we have canceled it. We have a couple of topics today. I'll share the agenda document. Okay. So there's two of us. I'll take the notes. Why not? I'll put your name down here, Pengfei.
Yeah.
So the news today is that I am leaving Microsoft, and as such, in my new role is not compatible with maintaining any significant contribution to the Azure cloud provider. The role is no secret. I'm going to work at an SRE tools company called Blameless and work on product there. And I'm very sad to leave the amazing community that is Microsoft. Hello?
Yeah, well, I just didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I think it was on your end there for a minute. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm leaving Microsoft and can't maintain my commitment to the Azure provider subproject. So we're going to need to initiate a process of identifying somebody else to step in. I'll write an email to the mailing list, and I'm going to see if I can identify somebody to nominate. I think I'm going to try to nominate Bridget Crumhout because she's excellent at this kind of stuff. And see where that goes. Pengfei, you should feel free to nominate anybody you think would make sense, and anybody on the email should also nominate, and we'll come to some consensus about who ought to step in as I depart. But I'm happy to continue running these meetings for another month or so as we need to do that to find somebody to take this role. Do you have any questions or comments about that, Pengfei?
No.
Okay, great. Okay, and then this is actually a holdover from, I think, actually a couple of months ago. Some discussion around old vendor dependencies in the Kubernetes, in the Slack, that were causing some challenges, I think, for vendoring in builds. And these are the issues. These are the old dependencies. I think, have we resolved all of those at this point, Pengfei?
Yes. If you check the latest dependency on Kubernetes repo, you could find that the Azure DK4Go has been upgraded to v15.5. So it is even newer than the version you listed here.
Okay, great. Yeah, these are from an old Slack conversation. So
yeah, and we have also upgraded to the same version for our outer tree repo. So those all of them have been upgraded to latest version, I think.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
I think there's another talk about the size of the size of the dependency, right? Because for LS SDK for Go would generate a very big size of our binary.
Mhm.
I think that should be okay. But because we definitely require the SDK to interact with Azure API.
And it's okay because, I mean, it's a requirement, but it's okay because you can pre-bake those binaries into the image, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any other comments about the size of that dependency? And what was the context for that discussion? Was that in Slack?
Yeah, I think there's an issue that someone raised the possibility to reduce the binary built from Kubernetes, and then they found there are some dependencies that would increase the total binary size.
The Azure Go
And
SDK was one of
some
the
of
big
them are
culprits.
used by Azure.
Okay. I see. And so unfortunately, we don't really have an option to reduce the size of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the good thing is we would move to auto tree, right? So with auto tree, we don't we don't need to build in all of this dependency in the core Kubernetes binary in the future.
Right. So it's just not worth the big engineering investment to retool around the Azure SDK for Go until the in-tree binary is removed. If I remember right, that's scheduled for like version 1.26. Is that right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. And then there was a discussion, and I put this in here. I'm trying to remember why. I think I put this in here. Supported mixed protocols and services with type load balancer. Oh, that's right. Well, because trying to get this resolved in order to get this into a patch release.
Yeah. So for this feature, we are not sure what's the issues the author mentioned. So I think we need someone from SIG network to check with the initial author and confirm what's the detailed issue there. But it seems he is not active anymore.
Okay, so the follow-up there would be, so well, it looks like Tim at least is tracking this.
So it is still in alpha. That means moved from beta to alpha.
Right. So it seems like somebody joined and left. So who is Genosi? Laszlo Genosi. I don't know. Laszlo. Is Laszlo active in SIG or was active in SIG network?
Not sure.
So I think the most let's look at the issue again from the top.
Yeah, there's no mention what the remaining issue.
I mean, is there a test to validate whether that works or not with the Azure cloud provider?
I think it is not related with either each cloud provider, but it is the mixed protocol feature itself.
I see.
So it mentioned there are some issues in Kubernetes. So I'm not clear sure what's the issue in Kubernetes.
What brought this to your attention in the first place? Did somebody tag you in this discussion?
Yeah, there are some AKS customers asking for this feature, and they found that the feature is still in alpha. They are wondering when would the feature going to GA in Azure.
I see. Yeah, so I think the only way to resolve this is for somebody to actively participate in SIG Network and raise it. I know someone on our team who has recently been nominated for a leadership role in SIG Networking that maybe you could reach out to, and that's Cal.
Yeah.
Should I record? Is that reasonable to ask
you? Should we
you?
just ping him directly on the email?
Sure, absolutely. So can you do that since I won't be able to follow up on that reasonably?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Any other open items we should cover today? I mean, the major action item for me is to initiate the process of a search for a new co-lead in the mailing list.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, I think that's all.
Okay, great. Well, I hope you have a great day, Pengfei, and we will see you around. Even after I'm out of this project, I'll still be Craig L. Peters as a user in Slack, and I hope to see you around soon.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, have a good day.